Canes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The give to the tailback. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to throw. It's Tebow. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
How about this for starting field position? 1st and goal from the 2. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Snap to the back. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Tebow. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass play.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the...
Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air, looking for a huge play. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes! They want to see if they can score the deuce. Direct snap. He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Tebow, buying some time as he moves left. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll send the back in motion. The give to the lone running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense in an empty set.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He turns it loose to the left. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got some room, it was over. They'll line up to go for 2. Back has it. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Ball skips out of bounds, penalty flag flies, and the onside kick is unsuccessful. Looking downfield, it's Tebow. There's the pressure. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He lets one fly deep. Holds it in on the left. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence.
There he goes. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and
this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
They really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, this ain't good for the offense. When you get down close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backwards. They can't sustain more negative plays.
Man, what a huge play from this defense. Everything looked bleak. Now they've completely flipped this situation around, put the offense a little bit behind the 8 ball.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. It's Tebow. Trying to barrel in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Defense going all in to stop the run. Quarterback on the keeper. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on 3rd down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. What a return that was as they put points on the board with that 91-yarder. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
To the air. It's Tebow. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. This time, he's got his man. Got room at the 35. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wallace. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. The snap sets up the throw. Into the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Tebow. Fires into the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gets them a little closer at 31-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. They got him for a safety, and there's a fine line between being aggressive and reckless, and he just ran right across it when he ran back into his own end zone. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Oh, he's got a chance. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Takes the easy completion. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Hand off from the shotgun.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. And he takes a knee. If that's an option, it's a bad one. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Breaks the tackle. And how about this defense? Wouldn't let him throw it into the end zone and then swarming to make the tackle to stop them short.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find them.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And they take a knee on 4th down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Flips it out to the back. How about that elusiveness? He's got continues to fight for yards. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases.